Thank you, Dr. Whitney. Oh, got the little rain emoji, nice. Gonna get a little bit more, everybody. We'll take a look at the models tonight. Compare, contrast on what we expect the next 12 hours. It's really gonna be the most of what we see in the next 12. January 9th. Good Thursday night to you. Bill Taylor here, Ken's 5 Digital Center. Blessings to you and yours on a damp night. You know, it's not raining, but it's definitely a little on the damp side in both the atmosphere as well as the roads. You know, we're not completely dried out, so please be careful. There's still going to be some ponding that you'll have to see and negotiate around town. Most of the roads are, you know, relatively dry, but still a little slippery. They're not completely dry, I'll say that for sure. Now, radar is going to show you that we have been quiet for the last several hours. Got a little shower showing up north of Medina Lake on its way into Bandera. South and east, you can still see the counties that are under the flash flood watch through tomorrow morning. And then here's a severe thunderstorm warning at Laredo. You can see a very strong thunderstorm coming in from the west. Whenever you see that little bow echo coming like that, see how it's kind of shaped like that? That's very high winds. Wind gusts in that little spot, almost where that greater than symbol has its point, can range between 50 and 60 miles per hour. That's why a severe thunderstorm warning is issued. I'm going to guess that those are the wind speeds, and there could be some hail in that cell as well. Most of the rain of deep South Texas now off into the coast, although, look at that, we're still getting a severe thunderstorm near Brownsville. It has been an active day between Corpus Christi and Brownsville. A lot of heavy storms there for sure. Very, very active day. You can also see the flood warnings. They've got flood warnings down there between McAllen and Brownsville too. And again, that flood watch in effect through tomorrow morning as this low just meanders right across Mexico and deep South Texas. So these impulses are coming off the eastern side of that low. Let's see if we can pick up on water vapor. Hey, Luke, how did you refresh? Because I'm not seeing comments. Oh, there we go. Never mind. Got it. Hey, Jacob. Here we go. Hey, Hanak, right? More storms. Nothing severe expected, Grace. I can't rule it completely out. I will say that. But, yeah, this upper level feature is still off to our south and west. So let's see if we can see it on vapor here in the last few frames. Trying to just find a center. Oh, it looks like it's getting closer to the coast now. I mean, the border. Right. I'm seeing like a little swirl. Watch right around Monterey, right at the word, Monterey. Not here, watch, right in here. Right here, here it comes. See that little twist right there? That's probably, that could be it. And that's nearing the border, which means, you know, again, one or two more impulses and this thing's gone. That's why I think through about mid-morning, if we don't see any rain by mid-morning, we're done. But at the latest, noontime, maybe 1 o'clock tomorrow, we'll look at the models, look at some of that. But yeah, Grace, I can't rule it out, but it's not likely. I'll say that. It is, I want to say about a 5% chance we see a severe thunderstorm in San Antonio. All right, so let's take a look at future radar. You saw current radar. Let's get that back up for a moment, and I want to see who initializes the best. Because now we're going to look at a few models, and one of the most important things we can do is who's doing the best job with what is currently happening. So here's the current picture. Okay, let's remember that as we go to the future radar models. So the first one is pretty good. It's got the heavy rain down by Eagle Pass, also to our south and east, but not much in San Antonio. And this one is the NAM. So the North American model, 3-kilometer resolution, which is getting down and getting dirty, right in it. Let's go. We go into the midnight hour, and a little rain develops to our north. Then an impulse to the southeast, and that's it. And that's tomorrow morning. You can see just a few showers early tomorrow. By noon, we're done. That's the NAM. All right, let's now look at where we go. Oh, I need to know. Okay. Let's look at the HRRR. Let's look at the IBM. We'll do it in that order, too. HRRR. Not initializing badly. Decent handle on what's going on currently. Very similar, one impulse to the south and east, very limited for us, although we get clipped tomorrow afternoon. Interesting. 3 to 4 p.m. on the last, according to the HRRR. And now let's see what the IBM is going to say. Has the worst handle in the current situation. Well, seeing a little swirl in that right there, like the low is moving across San Antonio. So tomorrow morning, a few showers, heaviest to the south and east, everything out by midday. So the models are in good agreement with each other, and that's a good sign as to putting some pretty good confidence in this forecast moving into Friday. Couple of quick showers early ought to do it. And it's interesting that the HRRR's got a couple of isolated storms late in the afternoon, so I'm going to keep that one in. Again, none of them are doing a really poor job with the current situation. Let's make sure. Boy, it is a mess on the coast. So I really think we could see some flooding concerns near Corpus Christi. I do. Sorry. All right. So I don't know which one to go with here. Her's doing a pretty good job. I think I'm sticking with it. So it shows the worst case scenario tomorrow afternoon with a couple of isolated storms, just to be covered on that. There's at least one model showing that, the others are not. So chances are that won't happen. But there's a chance. You're saying there's a chance. All right, let's take a look at some of the rainfall amounts. Very impressive day. You know, when we talk about the rain between in the northwest of Bexar County into Bernie, northern Medina County, those are great totals. Closing in on 4 inches of rain near Bernie, 2 inches at Randolph, 2.5 north of New Braunfels, a little closer to San Marcos actually. Then look at the totals down in Karnes City and Kennedy, over 3 inches. South of Cuero for almost 4. Then it just gets ridiculous. Look at these numbers. Okay, now this is going to be higher actually. Watch this. So we'll start around Corpus Christi, 8 inches. $17.5 inches. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. Wow. Again, this is 2 days, by the way. But that is really something. 17.5 inches of rain. 2 days. North of Brownsville. Wow. Don't expect much in what we have remaining. In fact, at 6 o'clock, this rainfall total came down to 0. Now it's under 1/4 of an inch for San Antonio, but 4 to 6 inches. Little heart. Look at that. See it? Right there. Right over Cuero. Huh, little heart. Love you. All right, guys, let's take a look at the 14-day forecast. Considering tomorrow's rain, and it's not that it's severe, it's just that we've got a good day of, at least half a day of rain. That's why we have a weather impact alert for Friday. So this rain will be up until about 1, maybe 2 p.m. at the latest. And afternoon, I think we could sneak in a little bit of sun, 76, but more sunshine over the weekend. The final one of March, and it looks pretty good, mid-80s. We'll hold mid-80s to begin April as well. Slight chance of rain on the 3rd, and then a slight chance of a shower on the 6th. And that's about it. On the 14th day, this next 24 hours will be the most rain we get for a while. And it's been the most rain we've had pretty much this year. I mean, I looked at the almanac, and February 11th was 0.3 of an inch, and then January 9th was over an inch of rain. So this was the 3rd rain day of the year, and here we are almost finished in our 3rd month, and we've only had 3 rain days all year long, and this was number 3. So that's a bit on the crazy side. You're very welcome. Hey, Cindy, how are you? You're welcome, Angel. Hey, John, rain just keeps developing. Oh, man, are you down there? Yeah, I guess not. Okay. It's bad down there, Paula. You're exactly right. Harlingen is flooded out badly. Yeah, now, Juliet, it's up to 17 north of Brownsville. Dilly, probably not as much, Lupe. Not as much. Good evening, Kevin. So there's your 14-day, guys. Pretty dry forecast after we get through the next 12 to 15 hours. Once we get to Friday afternoon, we're done. And we're done for a while. So Friday night, early Saturday, time to wash the car. You'll be in good shape. I love y'all. We'll be on a little bit late tonight. We've got some basketball games being played and the March madness of it all. So we will see you. Oh, my mic just fell. We will see you at approximately 11:20. I'm going to go with 11:20 tonight. Love y'all. God bless you.